isn't it? In today's Talkin Trash Tuesday, the 2023 Litter Trashes Everyone Art Contest, more students are getting involved in the competition that benefits all of us. It's put on by Palmetto Pride. Rosemarie Grace Williams is the Midlands contest winner. She just said I could just call her Grace because it's shorter, right, Grace?
Yeah.
She is a second grader at Clear Dot Charter School in downtown Columbia. Kara Watson is her art teacher and has been teaching at Clear Dot Charter School for 3 years. And Sarah Lyles, you know her, she's the executive director of Palmetto Pride, the anti-litter organization that holds the annual art contest. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Is this your first time on TV, Grace?
Interviewed, yes.
To be interviewed? Oh, but you were on TV for something else?
I was on for Palmetto Pride when I was there, and then when I was a baby, there was a festival, and it said there was another cool one, and then I was a baby, and I was on.
Wow, so you have a lot of television experience. So basically, if you could hurry and grow up, I could retire, and you can take my place. How's that sound? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll take you upstairs to my news director right now. Let's show your winning art. Tell us about that, sweetie.
Well, Miss Kara helped me she encouraged me.
Yes, to participate in the Litter Trashes Everyone campaign. And so tell me what you drew.
I drew a pufferfish that was stuck in a plastic water bottle in the ocean.
And that happens because why? People sometimes litter, don't they?
And that's not good for the animals.
It's not good. Kara, did all of your students do a project?
Yeah, so I taught the lesson provided by Palmetto Pride to all of them and gave all of them an opportunity to make an entry, and I was only allowed to choose one, which was really hard.
Oh, I bet.
It was so hard, but yeah, Grace was the one I went with because I really felt like I had something there, and I was right.
And as an art teacher, it is so wonderful to be able to teach life lessons and be creative at the same time. You guys have been offering this now, Sarah, how many years?
At least 20. It's
Wow.
an old contest that was started through Keep America Beautiful in the late 80s. And we've just brought it back into the governor's office, working together as the governor's conference.
Yeah.
Contest on litter provision.
And as we look at some of those pictures, the lieutenant governor, who has her own initiative called Grab a Bag, that video will show she's in a lot of those pictures. We see her there being a key part at really helping the youth of South Carolina realize the significance that they can have. Your organization targets the youth as well as adults.
We do, and we recently received a message from a student she's 18 now, and she said she just wanted to thank us for what we did because she remembers seeing the puppet show that we also send around, and she's remembered those lessons. But we love to get involved with the schools and the students, and give back to the art teachers and the teachers who are helping to change the world.
So for teachers and young people or parents watching right now who say, I'd love to get my children involved in this in some capacity, it just took place. Is this a once-a-year competition?
It is. It is every year. We launch it, October, but we have anti-litter curriculum that matches the state standards. We have litter-free games for high schools. We have our Marionette Theater puppet show. So we have a lot of activities for schools. We can also come out and do just general presentations.
Wonderful. Kara, this isn't the only time that you really will teach your children about not being litter bugs. I'm sure you probably can do other art projects. Are those in the works for this year?
I've thought about it. I've seen other people make sculptures out of trash, and that's very impactful. So I've been trying to think of ways to push it further because they still talk to me like, oh, I picked up 5 pieces of trash today, and I think that's awesome.
That is awesome. I'm glad you shared that with us. It's more than them taking pen or crayon to paper, but it's realizing when they see it
Absolutely.
to pick it up. And that's why I love highlighting in my Talkin Trash Tuesday segments the efforts that adults are making and that young people are making. So if you were to draw another picture and enter it in a contest, what would it be?
I think it would be a dolphin or a starfish.
Oh, I like dolphins and starfish both, What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an FBI agent or a singer or an artist.
an FBI agent, a singer, or an artist? I didn't hear television news anchor in there. Come on, Grace, help me out here. You cutie patootie. Oh, you are so precious. What would your message be to all the other kids out there about not being a litter bug? What would you want to teach them?
Well, littering is bad for our environment, and I think that it is good to not litter because it will help the animals, and if you love animals and you like to litter, then you're not taking care of animals, basically.
That's right. I think you said it very well. Plus, it's just not pretty to look at it, is it?
No.
Yeah, we like clean streets and oceans and rivers, and that's wonderful. Well, sweetie, show your picture one more time as we wrap up here. This is the Litter Trashes Everyone competition that Grace won. She, again, is a student at Clear Dot Charter School. Kara, thank you for being a teacher there. And Sarah, thank you for what you do with Palmetto Pride and offering this to young people. So I thank my guests, and instead of me pitching to the break or to Tony for the weather, do you want to? Do you just want to say, we'll be back after this? Take it away, Tony.
We'll be back after this. Take it away, Tony.